What's going on, everyone? This is Iris, and what I'm doing today is playing a little hardcore domination on the new maps. Link down in the description of the response that this video is to. This is for Grey Disciple. He's an Xbox user and kind of plays a lot of the domination and kind of wants to know where the spawns are and, you know, how the maps flow. Are there any head glitches, things like that. This is Splash, the first one, and I have to say Splash kind of played pretty good with domination. Although for the B flag, seems to be a little bit too many areas for people to flank you from. So when you guys are going to be capturing B, it just seems like you're going to have to really hold it down. You're going to have to point people looking towards A and looking towards C and the castle turret, because it seems people come through the center of the map, jump through the window of the turret, and they come up right behind you. So that was one thing that I noticed during that match. Other than that, the spawns are pretty standard. I noticed they were pretty much the same as when I played Kill Confirm on the new maps, so there really wasn't any change there. Splash flowed pretty nicely. I'd have to say it seems around the edges, up the sides. That's pretty much primarily where everybody was going to during the spawns on the beginning of the match and then after halftime. There weren't too many head glitch spots in this one, other than on the beach side, looking towards C and towards A. When you're at B, you got those garbage cans and stuff like that, and then a little wooden tiki fence that people like to head glitch behind. So that was one place that I noticed. The size of the map seems like it plays pretty good for domination. It doesn't seem like it's too big, and it doesn't seem like it's too small, and I'll get into small a little bit later. The lobby seemed pretty fair, obviously, because I don't play a lot of hardcore domination. I was always at the bottom of the lobby leaderboard. But when I was looking at the score per minutes, you know, it seemed like the matchmaking was pretty fair, I'd have to say. I didn't, you know, it wasn't like it was 5 guys that were 300-400 score per minute, and then the rest were, you know, like me, just jumping in for the first time. So this one overall played pretty good, I'd have to say. You guys could watch the end of this one. I'm going to get into the next map in a few seconds here.
Friendly reps deployed.
Okay guys, this one is coming up. This is Rhys. This map actually played a little bit more to, I'd say, a traditional domination. There were pretty good routes going from C to A and from A to C. B is kind of a clusterfuck because it's in the middle of that little area where the crane is, and you got the two opposing windows facing each other. So in those two windows and then off to the sides, there's those little pails. You pretty much had people head glitching there the entire match that I found. I also partook in it myself, as you can see there. But generally, it did flow pretty well. It seemed like the shortcut going through the water was the less taken route that I could see by the enemies that I was playing. And overall, it's okay. It just seemed like a lot of the battles and a lot of the confrontations were taking place in the middle. There was one point, and some of these guys were pretty good on the other team. They were pushing our spawn. But even though they did, it seems like there probably wouldn't be too much spawn trapping, because it seemed like there were areas to either maneuver out or get around and then flank them. So I don't know if there'll be too much spawn trapping going on in this map. I think this map was, I would say, I want to say a touch too big for it, but it's almost similar in size to Splash, but just the way that it's configured, it just plays a little bit bigger, if you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of dead space to the sides, especially on the A side, to the back of it, and then to the right and to the left of A. It seems like there's quite a bit of dead space there. So you guys will see when you get in there. If you guys kind of like that big area to move around, you'll probably like it. There are, you know, head glitching areas here, and then also at C, heading towards the trailers, there's that little platform that people are head glitching on, and you can see right there I got team kicked for killing one of my guys. So this one here, Gauntlet, I saved this one for last, that I'm going to show you. And what I try to do for this one and for Rhys was show you guys kind of where the flag points were. But I would say Gauntlet really played the best. I had the best time on Gauntlet playing Domination. It just seems like it really fits that game mode. I would say this side, the urban side, you know what? I don't think I ever ran into an enemy on the urban side. They were pretty much on the snow and the jungle side, or we had them back in their spawn. And you'll see a couple of times I was able to get back in their spawn and pick up a couple of top, double kills. And I think I picked up a triple kill here somewhere. Yeah, right here. But it played really nicely. B isn't that hard to get. You just kind of got to get there, clear it out. There's not too many places for them to come up and flank you from. You could kind of see them. They're either going to come from the front or from the back. There are obviously head glitches spots in this one, especially on the snow side and the jungle side. I ran into that quite a bit. But I would say out of the 4 maps, this one I had the most fun, and it played the best playing Domination. Excuse me. One thing I do have to say, and I didn't show the gameplay, was Skyjack. Skyjack was really, honestly, just a clusterfuck. It's just chaos. And I think just regardless of whatever mode you play on that game, it's just going to be... The spawns flip way too fast. As soon as you push back into their spawn, they're already spawning on the other side. It just seems it's too chaotic right now to really say that it's good for Domination. When you guys play it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just grenades, and it's just cars, and it's just hellstorms, and it's UAVs, and everybody's just meeting in the middle. I would say, me personally, I would personally avoid it to play Domination. I would skip the map, or I would back out. You guys played it a couple of times. Let me know how you feel about it. You know, again, overall, the lobby seemed kind of fair. I wouldn't say wouldn't say that we were killing people. I wouldn't say that we were getting killed. It was pretty fair. I think I won actually most of the matches except for the one that I got kicked out of. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you guys want to see something else, or if you have questions about some other things. I tried to cover everything I could as far as the flow, head glitches, some dead space, and the map size, and the lobbies. So let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate the feedback both on the video, the commentary, and any questions you guys might have. And Gray, I hope this answers some of your questions. If not, hit me up on Twitter, man, and we'll go back and forth, see if I can get you some more info. I was going to try to do it in theater mode to kind of show it a high-level view so you can kind of see the gameplay going on. But by the time I got through with all the games, it just got too late last night and I couldn't get it. So if that's something you do want to see, let me know. I'll try to get that too.
Excellent work.
The 54 Immortals crush all opposition.